This is a podcast from Demon FM in association with The Monograph. Live and loud.
Live and loud. Watch all the highlights on Demon FM's YouTube channel and download for free from demonfm.co.uk/live and loud.
So I'm Bina, Vekaria, and this is Demon Live and Loud, and I am joined by Creatin Havoc.
Hey!
So if you guys just want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Kirby and I play bass in the band.
I'm B, I'm rhythm guitarist and also lead singer.
And I'm Simon, I play lead guitar.
I'm Dun and I'm the drummer.
Creatin Havoc is quite an interesting name. Where did that name come from?
Well, the band had a few different names, but the one that was actually good came from me just trawling different things and ended up looking through all X-Men characters. And I saw Havoc, and then I was like, wow, we can create Havoc. So we were creating Havoc.
What were the bad ones?
Oh, I went through everything,
Making a mess.
X23
Make a mess.
and everything. There was Fing Fang Foo. Like we had about
What?
3 people, and it's a flipping dragon.
What's that?
Yeah.
I weren't here at this point, I don't know.
If you don't know who, yeah, it's fine.
Still
No.
bells and whistles to me.
You're still in diapers.
Well, that's alright. You guys are a punk pop band. So what got you interested in music?
For me personally, listening Good Charlotte, Bad in Pursuit, Blink-182, they made me go, I want to do this kind of thing. But you guys?
Well, my upbringing was I was more brought up with older stuff, like blues and things like Johnny Cash and stuff like that, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. But now I'd say more things like NOFX, Blink-182.
Curbs?
I've just got nothing better to do with my time.
Fair enough. So what was the first single or album that you guys ever bought?
I knew that one would come.
Mine was Limp Bizkit, Chocolate Star.
Lol.
Yeah.
Band called Finch, an album called Let's You.
Oh wow.
I don't want to say mine.
Say it.
Oh dear.
Say it.
Oh, it's a Spice Girl. When they went to a 4-piece, I was like, it was the first single I
They
ever
went to a
broke.
4-piece?
Yeah, they lost Jerry Halliwell and that was.
Oh yeah, they had a bit of a
Yeah.
fuss up, didn't they? Kind of like us.
Yeah,
Yeah. Girls in
so
this
sadly
band.
I was a girl of the 90s, so it was like, crap, I fell into it, Spice Girls.
It's alright.
I bought American Idiot.
That's cool. That's cool.
I was like, this is alright, isn't it? It's not too bad.
So what's the best gig you've been to? It can be in terms of just like seeing somebody or yourselves playing.
Oh, God.
It's a hard question.
Gig. That is a really hard
Is
gig.
it separately or?
Yeah, go on then, you start.
Personally, going to see him in Finland, in Valkos.
Oh,
Sounds pretty good.
interesting, yeah.
Who? Him.
Him.
Well,
Him.
What's his name? Really vague, I didn't even know him. What was his name?
Go on then, sorry.
I don't really know.
Mine would be like, probably seeing Bird in Pursuit with Peyton Pending.
Yeah, the Peyton
That
Pending Volunteer
that
one,
was
yeah.
pretty awesome. We went together, so that was pretty good.
what about you, Kev?
I saw Blink-182 in Birmingham. I also saw Muse at Wembley, but that was a bit strange. It was like it was like some woman hanging from a balloon, and he came out with some LED stuff on. And
Was it a bit surreal?
It wasn't great.
Did he have his little thing on his guitar that he was picking up?
Yeah, he always does that. He doesn't actually play the guitar. He just plays this thing. I don't know. It's got lights on it. I don't know what it is.
Do you think punk pop has quite a huge fan base?
It can
More.
do.
I'd say
It's
more in
getting.
America.
It's a lot bigger in America than it is here, but it's getting a little bit bigger. With the bands like All Time Low, We're the In Crowd, Blink-182, Green Day. Even though they come over, there's still a lot of following for those type of bands. So
Okay. Yeah. If you could have written one song, which one would it be and why?
Napalm Death, You Suffer.
that's like 1 minute song, isn't it?
No, it's about 3 seconds.
Oh, it's 3 seconds. Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'd probably say something like Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower, 'cause it's a memorable song and it's really catchy.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
That's a good song.
I want to be an alcoholic by No Effects.
I'd probably say I don't know for me, because it's like the ones that I love are actually written from a male.
Yeah.
So like Girl All the Bad Guys Want, it's a classic by Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
But it probably wouldn't work as well if I sung it.
Yeah.
You could say
But-
Guy or the Bad Girls One.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wrecking Ball by Monosaurus. That's what I know.
I came in like a poker
Please
ball.
don't.
All I wanted was to catch a man.
This is an interesting question. If you could be any member in any band, who would you be?
Oh God.
Anyone from the Sex Pistols, let's go for that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good shout.
I'd like to be Joan Jett. Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
cool to
that'd be
be
quite-
Joan Jett?
Yeah.
Like Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. Oh.
Slash, I'd say Slash.
You say Slash.
Oh no, it's too many.
Go on, you
Fat
know you want
Mike.
to.
Gotta pick
You know you
one.
want to be
Fat
Fat
Mike.
Mike.
Pick
Fat
I
Mike.
want to be two. Actually.
Okay, go on then.
More you can be.
No, I'll be one. I'll just stick with Fat Mike for now.
Fair enough. You guys got into the second stage of the Leicester Music Festival.
Yeah.
How's that? Like, is that quite a good?
Well, it's all figuring out if we get through to the next stage.
Yeah, need
If we
everyone
can
to
get
vote.
through to this next stage, that's when we start to play.
Today's the last day for voting.
That's when we get to play the live
Yeah.
shows. That's when we can really put a mark on it.
Because
But
now at the minute it's just.
at the moment, you're going, I don't know how many people have voted.
We're
and
We're
it's
number
like,
92.
But yeah,
It's about how many friends you got in
Yeah.
it, I think.
Yeah.
how many actually vote for you and how many just say they will?
Oh. But what do you think about festivals in general? Do you think like punk pop is quite popular in festivals?
I would say
Yeah, I mean-
more or less mainstream ones, I would personally.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the mainstream ones. You've got like Blink-182. They play headliners at loads of different festivals. You've got the Offspring there. They're like at Download. They are big names. Do hit big stages, but it just depends.
Then you look at Strawberry Fields and they've got a metal band on this year.
Yeah, and you
Loads of
go.
metal bands.
It's not really. It's what people ask for. If people ask for a certain band, the
That's what they
promoters
get,
will
really.
try and get that
Yeah.
band. So you never know.
Absolutely. What would be your ideal festival to play at?
I'd say Download.
Or Warped Tour.
Warped Tour,
Warped Tour,
yeah.
Vans
yeah.
Warped Tour.
Definitely.
Warped Tour in
Home of the
America.
punk.
Download.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll get beat up at downloads.
Yeah, let's go Warped Tour.
Get bit up.
Too many metalheads.
We're not heavy enough for downloads.
I think you might be.
No, we'll get
I
beat
think
up by
you can.
that. We'll get beat up by metalheads.
Let's stick to Warped.
Well, that Lethal, was it Lethal Bizzle we played there a couple of years ago?
Yeah, you ain't heard
Jay-Z.
from him since, have you? Disappeared.
Do you think festivals have changed though over the years in terms of like the variety
Dramatically.
genres?
There's
that
more
they-
more mainstream bands now are putting out their own genre, and that's what the genre's staying in the charts, like with pop
Yeah.
or like with dubstep nowadays. More punk is more or less mainstream. You don't have as many radio stations that will play that kind of music
Yeah. That's good.
because the listeners don't really like it. So you have to try and get your name out there to be known.
Okay. And like, what do you think is the hardest thing about trying to promote yourselves? Like,
What would you say?
The cost of things nowadays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cost of things is really hard because you make merch, you make CDs, it all comes out of your pocket, and then
I mean,
you,
first-
as much as you want to give stuff away, you're going, I can't fund this
It's getting
unless
paid to
we
get
get
gigs as well,
yeah. But I mean, it's like if like we got we do the Facebook thing. We've got a Facebook, we've got a Twitter, and everything. But it's all right having friends on there. It's having the people who actually go, I'm going to come and see your gig.
Yeah.
I mean, the
One
more
person.
people who do that,
One person
the
was
better we feel.
Christine Vernon. She helps us get out there
Yeah,
as well, doesn't
yeah. Yeah, Fox Studios where we practice. They help
she? Good
us.
to listen.
That's really good. So what would be your like ideal stage to perform a gig at?
Just anything for me.
Anything main stage really.
Yeah.
It's just we get the smaller stages and you get the smaller crowds.
Yeah.
So less
Yeah.
people hear you.
Yeah, if we could get a gig at a big venue, if it was supporting a fairly big band, that would help us because we'd be going off the fans of the headline act, and we could go, yeah, we can entice people into our music, because all we want is people to listen, give it a shot, and then go, this is good, or nah, that's fine. We don't mind if people don't like it.
I do.
Just give
I'll
you
put
a
down.
shot. Yeah.
Just give us a go, because
Absolutely.
you
better
never know,
like
you
it.
might like it.
You better.
We noticed that when you guys were like practicing and playing, that you guys can all play each other's instruments, which is quite interesting because it means that you guys are very versatile.
We're all better at each
Yeah.
other's instruments.
I'm just not good at any of them.
Yeah, well, that's not too bad.
So I just want to know, why is it that you play the instruments that you play?
I mean, we've all done different things. I was drumming at the age of 9. I was originally a drummer, but then I decided not trying to be big-headed, but I wanted to be singer. I wanted to be the front person of the band. So that's what made me focus on songwriting and focus on performing, putting on a show, because I like to put on a show. If you came to see a gig, you'd realise how much we try and put on a show.
And I'm drumming because no one else wanted me. Fair enough.
Lonely.
And the reason he's the lead guitarist is because he's way better at guitar than me.
Agreed.
Sure, fair enough.
Yeah, it's just like it's really nice that you guys all know how to play each other's instruments, because we never like.
Yeah,
You
you
never see
sometimes
bands.
see it's just like one person. No,
Yeah.
it allows us to go, oh, you can sound check that. I'll double check how it sounds. So it gives us a bit of versatility, but we stick to our
And if
own.
you get ideas, you can pass them across and they know
Yeah.
what you're on about.
Yeah, and I think it's nice because it makes your music a bit more tighter
Yeah.
as well, because you can bounce off each other and you can understand.
Yeah, like when
going
we
on?
come in, that's why we try and we think we're pretty tight considering how long we've actually been as this 4 unit. We're quite tight, and people go, "You've been together that long?" You're like, yeah. The songs have been going for a while, but this unit is not that long, so.
Aww. Okay, I've got a final question for you. If you could pick 3 artists to have a dinner party with, who would it be and why?
No effects, because you know stuff's going to get thrown.
Yeah, damn straight. Yeah, that's right.
I'd want Belly in suit there personally.
You know, they bring food.
They'd bring the food.
They would bring the food and they'd bring the beer.
Yeah.
I'd say Stephen Wilson is a bit completely out of the genre.
Stephen
but he's
Wilson.
somebody like got me
Yeah.
into quantum guitar.
Country.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Otherwise, less than Jake's LLP it.
Porcupine Tree.
Huh?
Just invite the whole of Porcupine Tree instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole band, not
Yeah.
it.
Can't leave anyone out.
You can't just invite the lead singer and the guitarist. That's not. You might get annoyed.
Unless you invite 9 Inch Nails, that's just one person.
Really having a conversation about it. What they're doing.
Thank you so much for coming in, guys.
Alright.
We
That's
really
alright.
enjoyed you, and we really enjoyed your production. So
You're welcome.
Cool. Cool.